love my people, but hate how they act. Saying they love their history, but they're calling it black. Won't overstand that, the law won't back your claim as African. With a name like Jack, to them, you're either dumb or your brain's dumb. White trash are the niggas, so you're just a bum. Stateless and frontin' with your faking nation. NAACP founded by Jews of Satan. He who has no J, Harlem Jews were Moors. And all the knowledge he uses against you is yours. From the dollar pyramid to the compass and squares. Popes using more heads, but you saying it's theirs. Begging for reparations with crocodile tears. Calling yourself black, become property of theirs. Clear the ignorance, get your mind better. Like Master Adam Moore's humbled Sarnetta. New member of humanity, they are clever. Got God stuck in earth using Gucci sweaters. Got goddess getting nails done and doing slave runs with 2 ears pierced, but won't call him your gay son. Dying for lack of knowledge, only that would save them. Not rapping blood clot dummies played on the stations. They need to wake up and stop acting pagan. They need to get their thinking adept and not layman. Don't think it's hate, it's tough love. Don't think it's peace with a white dove. Don't think it's truth, then show me the lie. I won't hold my breath waiting, cause I might die. Don't think it's hate, it's tough love. Don't think it's peace with a white dove. Don't think it's truth, then show me the lie. I won't hold my breath waiting, cause I might die. I love my people, but hate their ways. Always doing time as if crime pays. Crime pays them who are not your friends, but they're making conversations, taking you to the pen where they started human cattle. They call shadow. Don't know law, you're fighting a losing battle. Then you're gonna say you didn't know when you lose. The judge will say ignorance of law is no excuse. I'm going to black knowledge bookstores to find all types of titles, but none for law. Every book verifies your slave status and fraud. Misrepresentation, cause you're actually Moors. North America is Northwest Africa, a Mexum. Before recording tracks when I'm spelling a hexam. Natural like being or blinking or being your true God self, not running or fleeing. Not thinking inferior, superior like the lake. Moorish America's fucking black, I burned at the stake. African slaves have no constitution, so no state. Just ask and check the Dred Scott case. Don't think it's hate, it's tough love. Don't think and get Billy clubbed by the club of Rome. Don't think you have to go back home. You are the builders of Olmec, heads of stone. Don't think it's hate, it's tough love. Don't think and get Billy clubbed by the club of Rome. Don't have to go back home. You are the builders of Olmec, heads of stone.
I pray that God will bless you in everything that you do. I pray that you will grow intellectually so that you can understand the problems of the world and where you fit into in that world picture.
Sun vibrates, earth revolves, how can I rise? If I perceive through a calcified third eye, Merkaba's looking like paper mache today, and words of wisdom from ancestors are now cliche, blowing like dust away, or metal rust away, doing wrong unto others and got enough to say. We shackled our slaves, now we wear cuffs today. Wanna make your wife a dyke, you go trust the gay. I am sheep punchlines, may Douglas bust the sway. Knitted times if crochet or custom made. RBG or RG, it's still MST. Getting guards off Ritalin and pills stamped with E. I go, I made. Youths chat with me on the front lines, and I got no grant with me. All diamonds are bloody, rapping blood clot dummy. Thinking that's real, Imhotep playing a movie mummy. Give up a tar dog and call it an Oscar, calling me grouch when I drop the truth on ya. Use hip-hop to wake those you call young goats at risk, cause they gun-toed and inhale gun smoke. Mufti shoot, nah, get a neck from poke. Trying to order me on the 9 to 5 like a slave boat. Master gets nailed to walls like plaster or gyp rock. Illegal tackle in battle or catch a hip rock.
And I pray that all the fear that has ever been in your heart will be taken out. And when you look at that man, if you know he's nothing but a coward, you won't fear him. If he wasn't a coward, he wouldn't gang up on you. That's how they function. They function in mobs. That's a coward. They put on a sheet so you won't know who they are. That's a coward. No. time will come when that sheet will be ripped off.
You're scared to say don't touch my ass, you b-boy cowards. Try that with me, ball in your face like 48 hours. Bloody your nose, maybe bloody your clothes. Kick Satan's ass in Eden's garden and bloody your rose. Bloody your spit, I'm just like bronchitis severe. Hex alpha omega, I'll make blood of your tears. Not on the Mike Tyson style, but I'll bloody your ears. Verbal shotgun blast you and your fam, bloody your peers. Some Pan-Africans ask why they bloody the feds. I say trail of tears is when they bloodied my fez. Without inspection, I see fiction correction. Too much diction and not enough soul reflection. Agents causing confusion from misconceptions. Distractions make lunch drops like turns missed on sessions. File for possessions. I burn up your Wessons. Smith cashing in the bonds, quick to live off pensions. Live off our tensions. I got to mention, give Moore's European names and live off our inventions. Saying I'm black to cash in on bond investments. Saying I'm a Moor, you giving me psycho assessments.
And I pray that all the fear that has ever been in your heart will be taken out. And when you look at that man, if you know he's nothing but a coward, you won't fear him. If he wasn't a coward, he wouldn't gang up on you. That's how they function. They function in mobs. That's a coward. They put on a sheet so you won't know who they are. That's a coward. Now, the time will come when that sheet will be ripped off.
Like lipo, hybrids getting under my skin. Boot stomp them like an insect, but not on the tins. I'm into tinted windows, but not into rims. Pilgrim stole my fez and just added a brim. Stole the tassel, convince you that's a degree. Thinking you're smart with 1 out of 360. Thinking you're hot, but run for nursery and curse me. Cause I run your fried chicken and your beef jerky. Run out your pork rinds, discharge court fines. Bond less, send a letter, make them acquiesce. Run the racket, racketeers with muskets modernized. Most lost their first and use modern eyes. Using words that makes language modified. Children's ain't stealing children, make them traumatized. Homos are doing promos and advertise. To the lesbian solo with gay chat lines. MySpace is really their space, Facebook is bait. Locks and pics but bald-headed, proving you're fake. Saying they're for love, but just want to debate their unintelligence and their lack of knowledge intake.
And I pray that all the fear that has ever been in your heart will be taken out. And when you look at that man, if you know he's nothing but a coward, you won't fear him. If he wasn't a coward, he wouldn't gang up on you. That's how they function. They function in mobs. That's a coward. They put on a sheet so you won't know who they are. That's a coward. Now, the time will come when that sheet will be ripped off.
Peace and love, more Islam. It's out here. Any questions? Put them in the chat. Let's start the first one. Acquiring new ID with Moorish identity. So, our perspective is that you go to the foundation. You go to who is representing the foundation. You're not going to go to people who are telling you 5,000. You're not going to go to people who are not representing Noble Drew Ali. You're not going to go to people who are talking about nationality cards, but then over here you could go and buy gold, and then over here on their site you could go and join some class or something, and then over here on their site you got commerce and commerce paperwork, and then over here we could teach you how to save your house, and then over here you can get your nationality card, and then you can get a barcode on it, or you can get a whatever on it. You're not going to go to those people. You're not going to go to anybody who is not showing and proving what they're talking about. So in 2008, when we came into this, you're getting your nationality card either from Washita Moors, which are Aboriginal and Indigenous. You're getting your nationality card from Moorish Science Temple, or you're getting your nationality card from Great Seal National Association of Moorish Affairs. We tell people go with Great Seal because they've been around here the longest. Depending on the more Science Temple of America it is, you can go to them. But majority of these temples have sold the people out already, which is why you don't know anything and you don't have any ID right now. That's because Morris Science Temple sold out, not because somebody else did so. Right? So to tie yourself to the Great Seal, which again, you know, depending on who you're getting your nationality card from, would depend on your obligation. So when you have nationality card as a Moor from Great Seal, that means you are accepting full responsibility. You're expecting full responsibility. Because there's no body to govern you but self. Hence, I, self, law, am master. And this has nothing to do with some religion or anything like that. Right? So, when you go to rvbaypublications.com, there's a tab that says nationality card. Now remember, this is your sojourn. And like we tell people, if you're just coming into this information, you saw some video or something like that, you heard somebody talk, you whatever, and you realize, oh, I'm not whatever, I'm a Moor. And you just found that out a year ago, I would suggest you slow down for another year. Because if you've been Negro black colored for 20 years, and the 21st year you're finding out that you're a Moor, you have 20 years of nigger detox to do before you start talking about you're a Moor. And that's just what it is. If you want to go rush and whatever like that, think that this is about some card. Once I have this card, now these Europeans are going to leave me alone. It's not, it doesn't really go like that. That's how the package people present it to you, so you can go buy the package. You can go buy the card. You can go buy the passport from this guy for $500. And then you're all supposed to be from the same nation. You're all supposed to be from the same nation. But somebody over there has a green one, somebody over there has a blue one, someone over there has a red one, but then you're all just, you have the same status and it's supposed to be nationhood. So you have to know before. It's just like we tell people, yeah, we have right to bear arms or whatever, so I'm going to go buy my whole family guns because we need guns right now because we have right to bear arms and Illuminati and martial law. Has anybody in your family shot before? What do you mean shot before? Like, have they ever used a gun? No, I'm just going to buy them a gun just to... So, you're going to have problems. You're going to have problems. Because you're not competent yet with what you have. And then, if we're talking about nationality and you have a nationality card, that's more powerful than any gun that these people are going to make. Any bomb, that's more powerful than any tank. Any ship that they're going to have with planes on them and all that stuff. Nationality cards, more than all that. Because what we weren't told is that we're not Negro black colored. Someone kept going with that. And then we went with them instead of knowing. Which is why, again, people get sent to rvbaypublications.com so you can go there to know. Right? And this is how we know you're not studying. We know you're not studying because if you have to ask how to get the card, that means you're not studying. because the information's on the site, how to get it, what form to fill out, how to download the form, a sample form so you can see how to fill it out and all that. So if you're asking about it, that lets me know that somebody's not really competent like that. Because if you're competent, you should have your card and there shouldn't even be no question. If you're competent like that. If you're competent, you're not going to ask me, so where could I get a Black's Law Dictionary? If you're competent, you would have one. If you're competent, there will be more wisdom than knowledge. If you're competent. And many people choose not to be competent. And then they get themselves in issues. And then people who are against Moors use their incompetent actions to try to show other people why you shouldn't be Moors. And then the people who are looking at it, they're looking at what these people are telling them what Moors are. They're not going to go ask them more. They're going to assume they know. Which is why we do this thing where we, go live, ask your questions. Because none of these traders are going to give you any answers unless you give them 500. I'm telling you that. None of these traders are going to utter the goodness of their heart because they're your brother or sister, have a conversation with you. They're going to rape you, 500. They're going to get you to join some group of something so you could put in 500 with the other 20 people that are under them on some Moorish pyramid scheme BS. People doing nothing to assist the people. That's why we talk how we talk. We're not just here yesterday. You think we are? Every master teacher, every one of them. You name them, we know them. If we don't know them, we know somebody directly related to them who knows them. Guaranteed. We're not new. We've seen this devolve. And then that's a whole separate jurisdiction, has nothing to do with Moors. When you see people doing craziness on videos or whatever, and they're saying that they're Moors. And then somebody using that as if, oh, well, the Moors don't know what they're talking about because, look, this guy got arrested and he said he's a Moor and talking all that BS. But none of that has nothing to do with are we Moors, be Moors, or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. All that's propaganda. All that's psyops to get you away from your nationality and your birthrights. That's what all that is. People look at this as some info thing. No, this is about birthrights. This is about you've been absent-minded. And that was a training. You're not purposefully absent-minded. You were trained. You were trained to be absent-minded. Trained that way. Conditioned that way. And you're going to tell me you're going to have a card talking about you're a Moor when you're still under social conditioning? That card's not going to work. No matter how good it looks out, whatever the swipe and whatever barcode reading comes up on that, it's still not going to work. Because this is divine first, no matter what anybody tells you. So yeah, you can go get a card all you want. Guarantee you, card's not going to work if that card doesn't match the holder's mindset. if the holder of the card, if the individual who has the nationality card does not really comprehend what it is they have, they're going to be useless with the card. So when we look at nationality card and we have individuals out there pushing cards, right? You are more? Yeah, I'm more, whatever. Let me see your ID. And then they go in their thing and then they pull out their identification. Whoever it is takes the identification and they see an individual on there. They see a name and a date of birth, hair color, eye color, height, weight, domicile or address, nationality, thumbprint, laws written on it, ID number, reference number. Average person will think everything is legit. But if that individual who has that card doesn't have on a national headwear to represent the nation that they're claiming that they are, they're committing fraud or they're an imposter. They're committing fraud or they are an imposter. Because you can't have a nationality card without being in your national headdress. Because as a national, you always have your headdress on, even if you're taking a picture for a passport. If individual says free national name, Shango L. If Shango L is written in lowercase, that's a fiction. That's not identity card for a Moorish American. Because you're supposed to capitalize if you're writing. Dealing with person, place, thing, doesn't matter. Any language. Any language. Certain things capitalize. Man's writing their name in all lowercase. And on top of that, you paid $500 for that card, or they played you. So you better be national if you have a nationality card. And you have to be national in appearance. You have to be national in your mindset. You have to be national in your spirituality. You have to be national in every aspect. Because you're representing for a nation. You're part of a nation. Just go to a Sikh and ask them to take off their turban. See what they tell you. So, because too many people just want cards just to say they got a card. No, but a mindset goes with that. That's no different than the people who we see in the sports or whatever like that. They got Bay, L, and all that stuff. L winning belts and Bays winning championships of whatever. And they're not. I've never seen you in a fez or a turban ever. Not once. Like I never seen you listen to the anthem and have the 5 and the 2 up or anything like that? Nothing? How do you get Bay? Oh, they have that name. Yeah, but that's on the back of a jersey or whatever, so that means it's on the passport. That means it's on all the stuff. Bay is a Moorish name. I thought these people say that people don't recognize the Moors. Does that guy have a nationality card? He's a Bay. Bet you he doesn't have a nationality card. But he's a Bay though. But he doesn't have the mind that he's more and all that. Because if he did, he'd be talking about it. It's that simple. After you win your whatever, the honors to Noble Drew Ali and all that stuff. Islam to all the Moors worldwide. We're the champs and all that stuff. So it has to be in your mind of who the Moors are, what the Moors did, what's the jurisdiction of the Moors, where Moors come from. And that's your own sojourn. All we could do is give you a little reference point, and you're going to do whatever you're going to do with this. I already know what I'm going to do with it. I ain't talking for anybody else. A lot of Moors don't know what they have. Because it hasn't digested in their mind. It's still a thing that's, in practice for them. It's not real game yet. Still practice. And the practicing is the studying. And the studying is getting your mind right so your energy could be right when you say you're a Moor to somebody. That it's not just not because you said you're a Moor, they're going with it. Right? It's because you are being. And these people already know who our ancient foremothers and forefathers are. And we don't. And why don't we? Because some Negro leader told us about something other than Moors. Now here we are. Without the damn clue as to what's going on in the world. No clue what's going on. And the only way you know is if you study. And the only way you're going to really know if you study from the right source. If you study from some dingbat, obviously you're not going to learn properly. Clearly, you're not going to learn properly. That's how you tell people. rvbaypublications.com. Oh man, I went to that site. That site's so deep and there's so much stuff in there. I don't know. I was talking to these Moors over here, and then they said, they could do their class for 500, and then they're going to teach me, how to do a trust. What happened to the nationality card? What are you talking about trust and stuff like? What are you talking about? How we go from studying to you're going to do trust or something like that. By some guy telling you, we're going to show you how to do that, give me 500. And then you're paying. You haven't learned anything yet. You're paying. But some people are going to learn the hard way. Some people are going to learn the easy way. Some people are going to learn the hard way. Some are going to learn the easy way. And just so you know, that Noble Drew Ali picture wasn't planned or anything like that. Yeah, that's what's up. Print that whole site off. Download all those MP3s and convert every YouTube thing to an MP4 and create your catalog. Just in case. Just in case. Yeah, supreme honors to the Prophet. Told us that we have a nationality while everybody was playing games with us. Told us we have a nationality while everybody was playing games with us, calling us everything else except a nationality. And then we're still doing the same thing that the people were doing back then. Prophets sitting there in their face, but they're waiting for Jesus and Yahweh and Muhammad and all these people to do something for them. The prophet's right there. Prophet is right there. They're still doing the stuff, still saying Negro black. 20s, Drew Ali said we're not Negro black colored. People still talking about they're black. 2020, they're black, but they're connected to some shift in the conjunction and they're going to get superpowers. You're black. What the hell are you talking about? You don't have a nationality. Superman had a nationality. He's Kal-El. His dad, Jor-El and all that. Mother was El and whatever. What do you mean? You don't have to have a nationality. Everybody knows he was the man. Why? Because he had a nationality. He wasn't Negro, black, colored. He's not from this planet. The whole family are L's and all that, and you're missing it. You really missing it? Why Superman's name's Kal-El? You know El is a Moorish name, right? Just like Kudro El. Like El is Moorish. He wasn't Clark Kent. Clark Kent was a straw man. Clark Kent was the fiction that was doing the fiction realm. That wasn't who he was or whatever. Because he had nationality. He had to play the corporate game or whatever like that, so he was Clark Kent. And then, you go again with Drew Ali or whatever that, the greatest weapon that the Moors have is their press, and then he was working for the press, even as a straw man. Do you think everybody doesn't know what's up? Oh yeah, only those people in North America think they're Negro black color or some fiction. Favorite superheroes are L, but they aren't paying that attention. Then I'll go in there. Right? Islam. Once you know who you are and you be it, things happen. That's the payoff. If you see a Moor put on his camera and stuff, yeah, we're just gonna go and ask this highwayman some questions and all that stuff, and then He goes, hey, highwayman, are you a highwayman? Yeah, yep. You know, are you allowed to beat people's ass and all that stuff, whatever? Yeah, we can do what we want because, you know, we're whatever. Saying whatever. And he finished the thing. No arrests, no anything, no issue, no ticket, no whatever. You think you're going to take that video and then do what he did and that's going to work like that for you? No, you're going to get your ass beat. Stop the BS. Because that had nothing to do with anything. That was that individual's personal journey. That was their personal experience. Nothing to do with anybody else. Anybody else pretending it has something to do with them, they're front. Because you're going to go through it. It's not for anybody else to go through it and then you get the benefits. It doesn't work like that. You have to go through it to get the benefits. So if you're on card, you know, hey, do your thing. But just know, with nationality comes great responsibility. And a lot of people aren't ready to deal with the responsibility part yet. So they might want to slow their roll and go study. I know it's exciting. I know it's exhilarating. And the kundalini's rising and the energies are so crazy that, yeah, we get it. But you better go study. Because nationality and birthrights is not a game. How come who didn't burn in the sun? Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. How come? He's pale. He's pale. He should have, but he didn't. Telling you something. And if it's not telling you something, you need to go talk to a shrink or something. You have mental problems. This is the realest thing ever. There's been nothing this real. Certain people came into the real and said, forget this. This is too much, and they jumped ship. But they didn't jump ship and still give honors to this. They jumped ship and then undermined it. Right? So, study, study, study. Know what this is. Assuming it's going to get you in trouble. This is your sojourn. Fortunately, you got to go through it on your own. No 18 bronze men and all that stuff. You got to go through the stuff. Nobody else is going to walk over your coals for you. You got to walk over your own coals. Oh yeah, and when you studied all that stuff, you said, man, I've been studying 5 years. I don't have a nationality card yet. maybe I should get a nationality card now. It's been 5 years of studying. Say, nah, I don't want to get it yet. I still have another 15 years of detox from this Negro black stuff that I've been following. So let me just wait a little bit longer. Because remember, in all those 5 years, nobody said you're not a Moor or anything like that. And you're not going to stand up and you're not going to. Yeah. After those burns heal under your foot, then you'll start realizing what this is about. Now you're just standing in coals. You don't even know that you've been standing in coals. Wait till you get off these coals. You forgot you're standing in coals. So Ali said it, if he's not in front, you're not going to make it through the fire. Because he's the water. What he brought, what he presented is the water. The water. That will douse the fire. So know that you're a Moor. You don't need a card for that. You don't need papers for that. Because you should be studying right now. You shouldn't be concerned with any papers and all that stuff. You should be thinking about studying. You recognize and you know that you're a Moor. Great. Excellent. Let's fortify this thought that I'm a Moor by going to rvbaypublications.com and start studying. If you've never been there before and you're claiming that you're a Moor, you ain't. I don't know where you got your info from, but if they didn't tell you about rvbaypublications.com and their Moors, know that they played you. Know that they been playing you. If you talk to Moors, you know some Moors. Yeah, we know some Moors or whatever like that. And they never told you, hey, go to rvbaypublications.com, or have you went to that rvbaypublications.com? None of that. They're probably playing you. And I would get away from those people immediately. And you go in a cocoon for a little bit. Because that website will do that. That website will make you disappear. Then you look up and you see everything's down to ashes. It's just you and Moors. So yeah, you'll be alright. Somebody said the sound's been muted or something. I don't know what's wrong with their device. I'm not sure. But if I'm muted and people are making comments and I'm saying something and people are putting flames and all that stuff when I say fire, I don't know if stuff's muted. Might be a troll. Might be a troll. Maybe not. But rvbaypublications.com. RV Bay, that's the spot. Go there, get every book off there, read all that stuff. Every PDF, every open download, read all those. After you do that, then you go through all the tabs and all that stuff and click all the blue stuff and red stuff and whatever that's in that. All the spinning stuffs, click those. Then after that, then come back and say, okay, let me get something or whatever. And then we'll send you to some other spots. But to start, RV Bay Publications, you can't go wrong. Just pick a tab. Just pick a tab and you'll be all right. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You'll be all right though. Just keep studying. That's really the key. That's really the key. Putting that work in. Peace and love to all the Moors worldwide. Stay sane out there. Don't get bit by the zombies. Make sure you have your duct tape and stuff like that. Oh, let's get you in there. See how much time we have. Islam. Definitely not hearing you. I don't know if those Moors are hearing you out there, but I'm not hearing you.
Turn this off. You can hear me now?
Oh, all right.
Me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Islam,
you're good,
boys,
Moor.
it's the
Islam.
beats, man. All right, let me show you how the stuff look. It's crazy, but it is what it is, man. Islam to all the Moors out there.
Islam.
I'm a home guy working with the dogs right now. They lounging, relaxing. But basically, when you go to that website, that RV Bay website, you know how they go. This is how it kind of look when you print out that goddamn website, bro. Excuse the language.
Oh, yeah, show that. Yeah, show that.
Excuse the language, bro, but I'm one of them Moors, bro. You can go to my web, to the Instagram, whatever. I really don't. Trust me, you already.
Oh, do your thing, Moor. You good.
Bro, look.
You're good, Moor.
After this, I'm going back behind the veil and relax, bro, because I ain't really the redundant type, but it is what it is. But this how it looks when you print it off the web. Peace to all the Moors. This how that stuff look, bro. It comes off that website. You can just print it and it all. You won't need nobody after it looks like this, bro. This is the RV Bay website right here, just in case they shut the website down.
Right.
So whatever they doing, just print the website and it's all there, bro.
Everything.
Everything, bro. You don't need nothing. You won't need nothing. That's all you have to do is print it out and read.
Yep.
And you can just take the packet like this, look. And this is all individual. This stuff is free, bro. You don't have to never pay for nothing.
Yep.
Look, hey, I
That's
never paid for nothing, and I won't pay
That's
for
the
nothing.
best part.
I don't give a look. I don't care. I'm not paying for nothing. This
Straight
stuff
up.
is free, bro. Look, I just want you to see this stuff, how it looks when you're coming from RV Bay Publication, bro. It's one of the best sites, man. And I'm not here to promote. I'm not here to promote. I'm not here to none of that.
No bias. No bias. No.
Bro, it just was one of the best.
It's what it is.
If it was
just
crap,
what it is.
if it was crap, I would have said so, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not, bro. The stuff from RV Bay, it come like this. This is how it starts to look. This is RV Bay stuff, bro. But we have other stuff, but I'm not sure if y'all get this stuff, bro. Snap that, bro.
Snap it.
Snap. Hey, I don't care if you snap it or not. See that? I don't care if they snap it or not. But this is RV Bay, bro. Look, it came like that. Them books. This stuff comes from RV Bay. But the best part is this.
Free.
Hey, look. I'm not paying for nothing. I'm not one of them. I don't need no nationality card. I don't need no paper or none of that. Once you read this stuff,
you activate.
You don't need nobody.
So that's the real superpowers.
Hey,
that's the real superpowers.
No disrespect to Brother Cujo. I love Brother Cujo. I love all Moors. But after this, I don't need Cujo. It's over. Hey, once you go on that website and you read for yourself, game is over. You don't need nobody. All you need to do is read for yourself.
Yeah.
Go on that website, man. Get you some ink and start to print. There you go. This is it. This is RV Bay Publications, y'all. This is RV Bay Publications. This is the whole website. Whole RV Bay, y'all.
How long did that take you over the time?
Man, I just hit the print, boop, and I let it print. For real. Because I don't need it.
Every time you're on it. Yeah, every time you're on it, just hit the print.
Just hit the print and let it go. And put it together how it came out. When it come out, just put it together.
Right.
Once you get it, you can agree to disagree. It don't matter.
Yeah.
But just arm yourself with that information.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There you go. That's right. Hey, RV Bay is my circle. And no disrespect, because once you study, you won't even need RV Bay.
Right.
I'm serious. No games. Once you read for yourself, but honestly, this book right here was amazing.
Yeah, that was a killer. That was a life giver.
This one was amazing. And this one right here is great. That's right. Islam to all the Moors, man. I don't want to hold nobody.
Islam.
But at the end of the day, bro, read and study for yourself. Once you study yourself, nobody can take it away from you. Nobody. It don't matter what they say or what they do. Nobody can take that away from you once you study for yourself. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, I wish I can walk everyone through this, but I ain't even got the time, bro. I just wanted to let y'all know I was a real individual. I was talking in the feed, and I just wanted people to know that I was a real individual. Well, I'm not somebody just typing in there trying to. No, it's not that.
Yeah.
I want you to know, it's real.
It's a lot more.
Make sure y'all read y'all 7. You know, we about to have a party, bro. You know, I'm a dog guy. I want to show y'all these dictionaries of some of the things are written. Yeah. We'll be all around. Peace to the Moors, man. Y'all my family, bro. Y'all in my house right now, bro. Y'all in my house, man. For real. Y'all my family, bro. I look at y'all as kin, however they want to take it. But it's like that. See, this is that Circle 7, bro. These are some of the books that we be working, that I work with on my own when I'm doing my thing. You know what I mean? But this is a read every day, bro. See this?
Has to be. Has to be.
See, the authority comes from this, the Quran of Mecca. Yeah. That's what authority arises from. But this is what you're going to need. But you can't do none of that without your dictionaries, bro. Never just read just one of those books, man. Get your dictionaries going, then read your books. Because when you study for yourself and you know yourself, nobody can rob you. If you're still out there asking questions, that's because you're not reading. All the answers is already there. Islam.
Islam more.
Peace.
And it's real like that. Yeah, we'll let it stop right there. So rvbaypublications.com. Get your study on. This is real. You just had real right there. Just some more. This is not some you know what I mean, get likes and get hearts and whatever. Right? More could be doing whatever he's doing. Took time out of his own personal time. He didn't get no finance for that. That wasn't a plug, like you were saying. Not some promo. This is life for some Moors. For some Moors, this is life. Nationality and birthrights is a real thing. Peace and love to all the Moors worldwide. Islam to all the studious, active Moors. Honors to all the mothers, and supreme honors to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Don't forget you could DM any questions or whatever. Email canaanlandguide@gmail.com. And you could also go to Canaanland Moors YouTube and get filled up on some knowledge yourself. Islam Moors, peace and love.